Why, hello! Welcome to my stream. Of course you
I'm
came.
back as well.
Well, of course you came back to me doing my Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
But what?
You don't know who Mrs. Doubtfire is, really?
No, I know who Mrs. Doubtfire is. I'm just kind of wondering exactly what the fuck you mean.
I said hello!
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about me. Like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck you mean, bro?
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. We're mostly doing Call of Duty and, fighting games today. So, me and Scout here will be playing a number of fighting games. As
Mm-hmm.
well as, just kind of fucking around and talking. We're mostly going to be talking about games today. A lot of games. Oh, and also after COD, I'm going to... I feel like I should try to finish the Avalon server, or the Abyssal server on Digimon, but maybe I'll do that some other time. I don't get why everybody I stream with dislikes Digimon so much.
I mean, I don't know, just like Digimon.
Oh, apples. Yay. Oh,
Yeah, they're good for you.
yeah, well, you gotta remember, I can't eat them because of my teeth.
Oh, yeah. Can you... Well, actually, don't you think you could just slice them up and then eat them?
See, slicing them up and eating them actually does help, except for it cuts my jaws sometimes. So, yeah.
Hmm.
I wish Warzone would, like, release, like, skins for, would release skins on Twitch sometimes.
Hmm.
Did you hear what Japan did with its relief money for COVID?
A giant fucking squid statue that makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Yep, because Japan's irresponsible, as always.
But
Yeah,
actually arresting cheaters in the multiplayer games. Good on you.
even though in America it is illegal to infringe on someone's rights like that. And yes, it actually is someone's right in America to cheat in a video game. Unless you are doing it on a pro level. If you're like in a game, like you're like in an esports game and you do it, um they can't arrest you here for it. Because it would be infringing on the rights of Americans because cheating counts as free speech. It also counts as freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. That's why banning is so prevalent in video games in America. Because if you ban someone from a game, they can't play anymore. So, okay. I am getting on Warzone.
Am I the only one who personally thinks that reverse explosions look the coolest?
Oh, reverse explosions are great.
It's just like something about it's so therapeutic, but at the same time, it's just like it's destruction happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that awkward moment where you get a fear boner in front of a tom girl.
Yep.
I feel like that. Once again, I'm not calling out anybody specific. I'm just very descriptive. There's a difference. If I was actually calling you out, there would be a lot more detail.
Okay, so you ready?
I am waiting in the lobby.
Cool.
By the way, I'll never get over the fact that there is some people out there who legitimately say like, "Oh, you must have had that real life experience," everything like that. It's like, no, I'm just very descriptive when I talk about these types of things.
You know, I find it funny that these people are more than willing to call like people like you and me cheaters in this game, but will not back up their claims of us cheating because they have no proof whatsoever.
It's like, bud, if I were to cheat, it would probably be on Miley Cyrus, but not on this game. And that's where it's actually acceptable. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Before somebody gets their panties in a wad, I'm kidding.
He's not kidding. I feel like cheating on Miley Cyrus would be totally acceptable in my mind because she's a bitch.
Ah. Alright, so we're going into plunder, right?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Oh man, look at my hand on my gun.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my hand is just like weirdly... There we go, it fixed itself.
I was about to say, I don't see anything wrong with that. That seems like, you know, the proper way to hold a bull pump.
It's bull pup, but...
Pump! Pump! One of them you can only kick if you're actually a sadistic. I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? Today's a fucking blue moon, apparently. And if you would go outside and actually see a blue moon, I'm not a wizard. I can promise and guarantee you that one. It's like the type of jokes that I come up with are sometimes just stupid, and then other times it's just like, maybe I shouldn't say this. But yeah, my brain goes burr. Also, can I just be that one person that says that the LC-10 looks like a gun that technically shouldn't exist, but at the same time, I guess it does somewhere?
Oh, it does.
Because it looks like an AWP, except it's now chambered in what I'm imagining is 45 ACP.
You know, I love how most gun owners in like the red states and shit aren't actual real gun owners. They're just people who believe that their racism is okay. Because they have a gun.
It really do be like that though. That's the problem.
Okay, let's see if I probably still won't have this, but
check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
All right. Fucking shit! Of course, someone lands right behind me.
okay.
Take a few shots at the
when is the new map for Cold War coming out? The Verdansk.
You're done warming up. Stand by.
I'm not sure.
Because I heard that they nuked this place.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, and
nope, never mind. They changed it.
You know. Never run on that one, man.
Fucking ready.
As ready as I will be.
storage town.
Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating
Roger.
targets.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Drop point for your team.
I already saw so many bodies leave that there. I already saw so many bodies leave the helicopter. I'm pretty sure storage town is about to be populated. Like, goddamn. Okay, everyone's decided to land on the roof. I should have done my better judgment and just landed on the floor.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, but
Enemy UAV overhead.
how are you gonna come over and finish me, but then you have someone hauling ass right behind you?
Let's see if I actually still have it. Nope, I don't have it anymore. It's fine. Practice makes perfect, I guess.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Like J. Cole says, practice. Also, you have someone on the roof looking at you. Be careful.
I know. He's dead. Okay, I guess I do kind of still have it, I guess. Oh, this actually, I like this gun. It's a nice little gun.
I mean, that could be an understatement given some of just the various like types of like guns that are in this game.
Okay.
Such as the Car 98.
Okay, Scout so,
Oh, the Corza?
yeah, I don't know much about this gun because I haven't seen this gun. This is one of those obscure guns that only Zach would know about.
Well, it is in fact one of those more interesting bull pumps that you only see in like maybe 1 or 2 games. I have seen that I don't know like much details about it because once again it's one of those very obscure guns.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, I am so nervous right now that someone is gonna come up behind me and
Enemy
Also, I'm now realizing I only have like 4 or 5 shots of this Car 98K. Which in of itself is one of the very few guns that actually has a very big secret pretty much about... well, once again, secrets in various air quotes. It's basically like the most inexpensive gun you could probably buy on the market. But at the same time, it fires a relatively good caliber round. Like, I kid you not when I say you could probably buy a full-on, like, maybe at the price of a Glock, you could probably buy, like, what, 4 or 5 cars?
don't stand there.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, damn it. Dots.
You know,
I always like the tack laser on like a sniper because it's like it shows up so far. Once again, this is not my sniper.
Oh, has somebody else been playing on your account?
No, it's one that I picked up.
I messed.
Oh, don't worry, I'm missing 100%.
Well, unlike you, I'm not happy missing. I don't like missing in this game because every miss is a chance to die. So... Oh my god. Can I just do this? Imagine
Oh god! I'm like over there, I think.
Disregard my
Just
line.
like that. But yeah, no, Car 98K. Great weapon. Well, great gun per se, not weapon, because then it's like, you know, people get offended by that.
it's a great weapon. They can kiss my ass.
They can kiss. But yeah, no, it's really
Okay,
good. It fires a
Okay, since we're not getting any action, let's head out and just try to... Oh. Okay, this gun is fucking disgusting. I hit that!
What the...
I hit that! I hit that with this!
That's the thing. That's the best thing about bullpups is the fact that, like, you know, most of the recoil is like not in front of your hand, but rather behind you.
It goes mostly
pretty much next to your shoulder.
It goes into your shoulder and... Okay, there is...
Got one finally. E-girl! I of course shoot the E-girl in the face!
You blasted her in the face, you didn't even take her out to dinner first.
Oh man. Oh, given recent events, that's probably not gonna look good.
Hostile dropping into
Someone's
the
here.
area. Watch the skies.
I got him. Kill?
What made you think coming here was gonna be a good idea?
You know, I love how there are some women who complain that that men don't communicate much, but then complain that we can communicate too much. It's like, okay, that sounds more like a you problem than a me problem. Someone is...
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Peek over there. Peek over it.
Enemy
Peek over it.
UAV
No.
overhead.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's really just... Also, by the way, this base is chambered in 9 parabellum, apparently. Which, by the way, the amount of, like, 9mm...
I am using the...
Enemy soldier
using the 308 looper rounds.
Oh.
For my gun.
Which, by the way, if you have never heard a Lupua round, those things are scary just from the mere sound of them.
Okay. Lupua rounds are made, or Lupa in general, are made for... This is this is basically a hunting rifle. Someone's here! Broke out?
Oh, I see him.
I'm down.
Down for the count.
Don't peek over there. I'm just gonna pick you up. I'm that confident.
Got him! And then I just... By the way, my sensitivity's on 20.
Oh! From behind?
Behind,
Oh,
yeah.
yep. I see where. Please tell me you saw that.
Disgusting.
Oh wait, it's Eco again! No! Stop it! Please!
Let's at least have one thing of armor on.
Oh god. What the heck is this gun? Actually, no, wait. This looks familiar.
Yeah.
Enemy dropping into the
Okay,
AO.
someone's here.
Oh god.
Okay. I'm gonna make a little agreement here. I'm not gonna teabag anybody because
I like how you say that, but then I had my LC-10 on the ground, and so much I literally swapped my gun. It's like, wait a minute, this is not my LC-10. Where'd it go? Oh, watch yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Excuse me, what the?
I think they realized
That was 2 bursts.
I think they realized.
Ah! Fire!
Nope, we're dead.
Okay, I'm sorry, alright? Whatever you heard from those tweets is falseness. Jeez, it literally has the same e-girl. Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't put it past a lot of people to try to snipe.
I wouldn't put it past anybody to make a joke about literally that's the only girl I'm probably gonna get if I take.
Okay, yeah, this is the new map. Okay, it's almost, can I be honest, it's almost disappointing that they didn't do more with the map.
It's like there's a whole fucking nuke that pretty much went off here. Like, you don't see, like... We could, like, have giant cascades of literal just, like, you know...
Pitching a
like, of just, like, you know, tunnels or something like that.
Whoever the fuck that hits, I feel bad for. Okay. So this is my next gun that I'm using. It's called, It's called the, give me a second here. It's called the Craig 6. I've heard of this gun in real life. I have.
I'm gonna be honest here. All I'm seeing is an AK in your hands.
I don't fucking get why.
It's not. I'm sorry, but with the face of your operator and you said that.
Okay, so I'm using the Craig 6 right now. I've held one of these in real life. They're heavy. Let's just say that they're heavy.
Let's just get that one fact out of there. They're just very heavy.
Fucking heavy. It's like, okay, if you were to pick up an M1 Grand, they're heavy also. But they're heavy for aiming reasons. Because if you've ever shot an M1 Grand, you'll know your shoulder exists.
I think that's kind of an understatement, given the fact that the M1 Garand literally fires a pretty hard-hitting round.
It fires a nicely sized bullet. Let's just say that. It ain't no 50 cal, but like it's still useful for armor piercing nowadays.
Like, I kid you not, there's a reason why they say, like, you know, the M1 Garand, you only need one shot, but there's a reason why the mag has 8 rounds.
Because soldiers are like stormtroopers. They miss.
I feel like anyone can really miss when it comes to firing a gun.
I know, but M1 Grand, it takes a special kind of, like, person to use one of those. Do you want to know why I say that?
Also...
You want to know why I say that is because the type of person to use the M1 Grand is the type of person who literally eats nails for breakfast and tells the tough guy at the biker bar to get the fuck off of his lawn. This was his bar. He fought for our country. Get the fuck out of my bar, boy.
I mean, naturally.
Can I just say to any veterans that, you know, watch me and are just around in general, like, on the internet, I'm gonna say this. Our country treats you like crap. And you deserve way better. Way better than the way our country treats you.
100% an understatement there, I would say.
You know, okay, can we talk about the connotations of how the fuck does a bomb turn back time?
That would require probably like some form of a degree in quantum physics and all that type of stuff, but I don't have that, so no.
I mean, from the very limited knowledge I have from quantum physics, the power that the bomb would have to have would be on par with the infinite mass punch.
It's like, there's no possible way it technically could do that, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, no, we can do that simply.
I watched a decent amount of Death Battle last night. And I watched...
also, by the way, it's kind of ironic that I picked up an M60 as I was learning a little bit about it. Basically, big box magazine, who needs to aim, a light machine gun that's basically designed more for just spraying.
So let's fucking, there's no way they'll probably find us, but I jinxed us, never mind.
Thanks, Nobu.
Yeah, I know. But it will at least give us a chance to fight. Because I love how I love how this is 99.9% of my games. In this is like literally, unless I'm alone, not finding anyone.
We're just out for a lovely stroll with guns out.
Ooh. The Vex Lord.
Frag out!
I don't think that's the name of the grenade, but okay.
Come check out this gun.
What in the fuck? Why? The color palette.
I actually like it. It looks... It's neat. Let's just say that. It's...
This looks like a gun that the Joker would have if he actually had the, like, you know, gun experience of all of just...
That is kind of akin to how the Joker's assault rifle looks. Oh man, I remember somebody saying, you know, you should do a handguns only run of Plunder, and I'm like, how about you shut the fuck right up?
It's kind of like, there's a reason why handguns are only preferably used in, like, what?
Hardcore?
Close quarters combat alongside of, like, you know, hardcore in video games and such, because they're, like, actual handguns in real life, they can actually do a decent amount of damage, but here,
a decent
throwing.
Have you ever seen what a 4.54 does to a car door?
Have you ever seen what a 9mm does to a watermelon?
Watermelon. and all I have to say is this, Joe. The power of black compels you. I shoot you with my watermelon gun.
No, my fucking God.
I almost died! I almost died in a school shooting, but my watermelon gun kept me tooting.
Oh my fucking God.
I deserve death. I really do.
No, there's more people worth it than that.
Do you want?
At least that was the actual joke.
Actually, come check out this AUG. It's actually, Student Bear. It's actually pretty nice.
I just refuse to use the AUG.
Yeah, the AUG in here is not that good.
By the way, it's actually one of those weapons that has a progressive trigger, I think it's what it's called.
I do. Track of you. You're safe.
I do.
You do remember that?
I do know that, and only because of Zach. Because of his story. Yeah, I went over to the Austrians, and I was like, I want to shoot this, and they were like, okay, but the fuckers didn't tell me it was a progressive trigger, so I pulled it all the way back, and it went, and it went straight the fuck up.
The only reason why I know that is because, you know, I'm just the absolute gun nut, and I do not and I just read up on most of the stuff that, you know.
That Zach does have a that he does have a string of air?
EMP drone online.
I would want one.
Like, he has one, and he says, I don't have any plans of getting rid of it. Who the fuck did you just hit? I heard that. Who the fuck did you hit?
I didn't hit anybody, but that was supposed to be an EMP drone, but that shit sounded like an M230 rocket.
Oh, can I just say the M232 rocket? Really, really good rocket. Actually, after this, I want to play, Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain. Because it has some pretty good guns in it.
Also, PPSH found here, and this is a really weird variation of the PPSH.
Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Shoot it down.
Oh, like, that is atrocious. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, it's not even like remotely close to what a normal PPSH is.
Like, PPSH, gun after my own heart, but,
this is not how you're supposed to do it.
This is not how my gun looks. Fuck you. Someone's here.
That's me shooting. Well, that's me shooting if you were saying that, like, that's when someone's here.
I swear to fucking God!
Hey, I gotta appreciate the fact that the literal fucking ejector is out the top of the gun.
Oh my god. No, remember what Zach said about those guns? That they would hold them at an angle
to basically, like, make sure that the fucking bullets don't go into somebody's shirt collar.
Stand right there, please.
You called on this spot.
I missed!
You have an iPad that tells you where it goes! How do you miss that? Well, that was unfortunate. But yeah, I can only imagine that the person who probably invented this is thinking, like, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, it was necessarily because it's cheap that the only reason why it actually got made the way it did. But come on.
But as what's his face said, as Mike said in his joke, but this is so much cheaper.
Seriously though, like, this compared to, like, the Sten and the Uzi, in just terms of, like, so many different times.
The fucking Sten gun, can I just say that I would be, if I bought a Sten gun, I would be pretty fucking proud of myself. You wanna know why? Because I can clean and fix the gun without little effort. I could literally just I literally could go to my screen door in my living room, rip out the fucking spring and be like, say hello to my little friend, fucker.
That's the best thing about those about some of the guns that you normally find when it comes to, like, you know, at least Russian engineering, in my personal opinion.
Russian engineering.
Because, like,
can I just say Russian engineering is the greatest engineering because it's just jerry rigging.
Wait, basically the Russians really looked at MacGyver and like, how can we do this for a country?
How can we do this for our country, but as cheap as fucking possible? Okay. Oh, someone's here?
Yes, that's me shooting again. That's just me appreciating the bolt still. Because amazingly, we're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
I like the connotation that somebody actually just comes out here as we're doing our war zone here, and sits out here, and is like, I'm gonna drink a beer.
I mean, that's what plunder kind of is to a various degree. You can just literally... I'm pretty sure I could make a sandwich just really fast.
Sir, you're disgusting. Please stop. You're 6 kills. I remember one day I was actually by myself and I did a 20 kill game.
Yes, the many things you can get away with in just a good old classic plunder.
In plunder, single player versus teams.
Single player wins. So are we going to Metal Gear, or are we just gonna play one more round?
I want to play a few more rounds. I haven't played in a goddamn while.
Okay, I hear you.
I just remembered how much I actually enjoyed this game.
But yeah, no, like, just pretty much when it comes down to any cheap SMG that I look at, I can't help but think of like the grease gun in general. Yeah. And not only that, the reason why, by the way, it actually has the nickname Grease Gun is just because it literally looks like a grease filter type of like spout thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why I even got the nickname the Grease Gun. That was actually by people who end up using it, and not only that, they actually liked it. The reason, like, the one part especially that comes with the military at times is like, they like a gun not because it actually functions well, but because it looks cool. Hence the reason why the M16 was such a cool weapon for them, but at the same time, it's kind of like, oh wait, this thing is expensive, and not only that, it's very hard to actually maintain, especially in a place like fucking Nam, where basically mud can get in the gun no matter what.
As Zach said, working with a whole shitload with a band of fucking idiots who don't know how to take care of their goddamn guns was obnoxious.
That's the reason why I said before that stripper clips, because me and no, I think we actually say that before or after we started the stream about like the talk about stripper clips, and of course we ended up getting separated.
No, that's not the thing. Is that
oh wait, did you?
My game wants to restart.
Weird.
Oh well, it'll still let me play, I believe.
But yeah, no, that's the reason why it originally in like World War, I believe that was 1, that most of the time stripper clips were handed out rather than actual magazines.
Oh yeah, they're lighter. You can carry them in your pocket.
And they're inexpensive as fuck and don't have to be lost by stupid and wannabe-ridden soldiers.
I find... you want to know what I find funny? Is that Zach, being in the army, loves to make fun of... what's his face? Mike, for being a Marine and eating crayons and MREs. That's just a normal army thing. That's just a normal military thing. They make fun of each other. But at the end of the day, they are all military, and they will defend each other.
I'm pretty sure, like, to put it in perspective of like military and such, that like it's literally like being part of a dysfunctional family.
As someone pointed out once, army is the middle child. Marines are the Marines are the dad. Army, I think they either said Army or Navy are the mom. Navy's the mom. Army is the jock child, and Army are the crazy uncles. Army are the crazy uncles. Air Force are the smart uncles that are like, oh, here's your new tablet. I fixed it and I upgraded it. It now has Jarvis